So I am starting to work on my next painting for Bryce's room. I'm actually at work right now, but I have a bit of downtime. So part of the benefit of my job is that I get my cases signed out in the morning, and then there's a little bit of downtime around lunch where we're waiting for studies to come back, or we're waiting for more cases to come our way. So I use that time to just, take care of any loose ends in the office, or in this case, work on my project. So I'll show you what I'm starting to do. It's actually kind of rainy outside right now, so there's not a lot of daylight coming through, but let me show you my setup. This is actually my, every morning I go to the doctor's lounge and I grab one of these styrofoam trays and I get some peanut butter and crackers. And it's also good for painting. So this is the start of my next canvas. So again, it's about the same size as the other one. Actually, I don't know the exact measurements. I'll put them in somewhere, like right here. But it's the same silver gray that I used on the other canvas, and then of course white for this. This is a cloud, and eventually it should look like that, although the blue is going to be the same blue that I used in the other canvas. So I have already added several coats of white to try and make it a solid white without seeing any of the gray behind it. I think I'm on like my 7th or 8th layer of white, but that is where I am right now. And in the meantime, it is the middle of summer. Well, it's middle of summer break for the kids, so it is week 3 of summer break. They get 8 weeks of summer break. Summer break started like May 28th, whenever the first week of June was. And it will go until August 1st. They start school August 1st. So Aiden and Sadie are doing, it's like a day camp at one of the local schools, and they just do various things throughout the day. And yesterday Aiden's grade went on a field trip to the Museum of Arts and Sciences, and today Sadie's grade is going on that field trip. And Alex is actually doing a theater camp. He has been wanting to do theater, just try out some theater for a while, so I signed him up for that camp. Unfortunately, he didn't get a very large part. The play that they're putting together, so it's a 2-week camp, and it's 2 hours a day, and they're putting together a little production of Into the Woods. So I don't know if you've all seen the movie Into the Woods, but it's going to be something similar to that. And they tried out for their parts last week. Alex has never done any acting. I mean, he's done some plays here and there in class and school, but nothing that we've formally tried out for. So I wasn't surprised. I told him not to get his hopes up, but of course you're going to get your hopes up. And he was a little bit disappointed. He is one of the 3 little pigs, and I don't think he has any lines in the play, but it's okay. It's just a start. So, and that ends tomorrow. Tomorrow they put on some performances. They put on a performance tomorrow, Saturday and Sunday, and of course I am on call this week, so I'm hoping that I can see at least one of those. Oh my gosh, guys, I just did a workout in my office. Why in my office? Because 4 kids and I work full-time, so I gotta get it in when I can get it in. And I went a long time without exercising, and I am very deconditioned, but I'm doing this set of exercises. There's this website called Moms Into Fitness, and I've heard other YouTubers mention it before. So I'm doing their workouts, and I'm really just aiming for doing 30 minutes a day during the week, which it's after work. So after I've done all my work, it's at the end of the day, so it's not compromising any of my work. And I happen to be on call this week, so I have to stay until 5 anyway. So I'm doing it, everybody's already gone. Everybody leaves pretty much around 4 o'clock in my office. But yeah, so I got my workout in, so I feel really good. I've been, a couple of weeks ago, I made a video about making some changes, and I can't remember if one of them was exercising, but I have been doing it consistently now for at least 3 weeks, And I used to exercise a lot. I used to do a lot of walking. I used to do cross country in high school, but I don't like to run now. Or at least I don't enjoy it. But I used to do a lot of walking before Sadie was born. And then when Sadie was born, I just never got time to do it anymore. And I don't think she liked being in the stroller, so I think that was part of the reason I stopped. So, and then I took up some exercise a couple years ago before I got pregnant with Bryce. I was doing the Bar 3 workouts online, and that was pretty good, but then I got pregnant and I just didn't feel like doing any sort of exercise. So I'm trying to be consistent. I'm trying to stick with it. I'm trying to stick with the weightlifting and the squats and the lunges. And today I did the cardio because I don't get enough cardio in. So, and now Al took everybody, since I'm on call, he's in charge of picking everybody up and taking them wherever they have to go. And tonight is one of Alex's soccer camps until 7 o'clock. It's 5:45 right now. This camp is 30 minutes south. I think I'm gonna call and see if he needs me to come get the kids, but I think if they're having fun and kicking around a soccer ball, I think I'm just gonna go home, because by the time I get down there, they're almost gonna be done. So I might as well just go home and work on dinner. I'm home now. When I talked to Al, they're actually they were in a traffic jam, and being on call, I didn't want to get caught in a traffic jam. And then it was already, by the time I got down there, they would have only have had 30 more minutes, and it really wouldn't have been worth it for me to drive all the way down there. So I came home instead, and I already knew about this because our nanny told me about it, but this is faucet handle came off, and I'm not sure how to get that back on. So we can't use the sink right now, and that's going to be a problem because I use the sink for everything. We actually even need to use the sink to turn on the water dispenser over here, because if you don't turn on the sink, let me show you what happens. It makes a really loud noise. And I mean, the water also trickles out. It doesn't come out that fast, so it takes forever. And Bryce's room is on the other side of this fridge, so I'm not even gonna want to get any water after we put him down for a nap or for bedtime. I mean, I'm just seeing if the noise actually disappears if I keep this on long enough. I don't know. I may just have to put some bottled water in the fridge for later. But anyway, Al thinks he can fix it later. I don't know if he realizes what fell off. I don't know. I see there's, that opening there, and there's a screw in there, and I guess somehow they fit together. I think that it just popped off, but I don't know. We'll see what he says when he gets home. Also, something I never get to do, since I'm rarely home alone, unless I'm on call. So being on call has its benefits, but I never get to play the piano anymore. That one of the keys sticks now. So I think this piano, A, needs to be tuned, and B, needs whatever they do to unstick that. So I think I'm just going to move on to my next activity, which is either sending off some pictures to Walgreens, because I don't know how those got chipped either. Oh my gosh. And there's a film over the keys, because and then there's random stains because the kids come over here and touch the keys, and they are dirty. They've got a film over them. Sorry, I've got a Tootsie Roll in my mouth. Anyway, yeah, so I also haven't printed off pictures in maybe a year, so I can do that. I also have to go upstairs and see if we have any jeans for Alex for his play that he's in tomorrow. I think I already talked about that. Yeah, he's one of the 3 little pigs, and he's supposed to come up with his own costume. So we don't really have any costumes other than superhero costumes. So I think I've already asked my coworkers, and they're going to look in their closets because they have boys that are a little bit older than Alex. So they might have something. And I know that one of Alex's friends donated to us a bunch of jeans a while ago, but Alex just never really liked jeans, so I can't remember if I just stored them away for whoever comes up next to wear the jeans or if I actually donated them somewhere. I'm not really sure. So I think I'm going to do that first, because that shouldn't take that long. And then I'll sit down at the computer and start printing off some pictures or start uploading some pictures, because I have not put a new picture of Bryce in my office since he was 8 months old. And I really want to put up this picture. Change plans. So I don't think Alex has any jeans. Now, a while ago, I'm in Aiden's room, and we have one of these storage areas in the room, right there. So that's actually a door that leads to the, not really attic, but just some storage space. So I've got bins of clothes back there, and there used to be a squirrel back there. There was a squirrel a couple months ago. There was a squirrel that had climbed up onto our roof and had eaten away. I'm not even sure what it's called, but it's something that sticks out of the roof, and it was plastic or QVC. I'm not sure. It was some type of material that the squirrel chewed through and gained entrance into our attic and storage area. So before we got that fixed, we put a trap in there to try and trap the squirrel, and it's sitting on top of the storage bins, and I am scared to touch it because I don't want to set it off. So let me show you what it looks like. Our storage area, it's not very big, so there's a little bit of storage on this side of the house, and then across the way, just going past that platform, there's another storage area. I really could use some more storage, but in our next house, I would really like some more storage. I mean, at least it prevents clutter, right? I'm constantly trying to declutter it, but we do have some things that we need to get rid of, like the swing. We've got this toddler bed that I don't think is going to survive through Bryce. It's 10 years old, and I think it is at the end of his life. There's the bouncy seat that we use for Bryce. There's this closet thing that Al's mother used when we were in Ohio. We had a basement, and she stayed with us every now and then, and she used that closet. This is the base for a train table that nobody ever used, and now it just sits up here. But the rest of these are storage bins for clothes, and since I have 3 boys and 1 girl, most of them are boys' clothes. I've pretty much given away all of Sadie's clothes from ages, I think 7 and below. I still have some 8-year-old clothes. But anyway, here's the trap. I have no idea if it's set or not. I didn't put it up here. I don't know. I don't know anything about traps, but it's sitting on top of the box that I probably need to get into, because that's boys 7 to 8, that's boys 6, that's boys 5, that's 3, they're just not labeled. That's probably 9 to 10, and it might have some jeans in it, but I am not touching that until Al gets home and can move that trap for me. So it is now 6:42, so I will just move on to the next activity, and hopefully I can accomplish something. I can't play the piano because the keys are sticking. I can't make dinner because the sink is broken, and I can't find these jeans because there's a trap on top of the bin that I need. So we'll go over to the computer. Well, so I got something done. I uploaded something like 277 photos, including that really cute one of Bryce, and they're on their way home. So it is 7:30. I'm going to try to get some dinner. I think they got Wendy's already, but we've got a lot of leftovers. We have got, we got pasta, chicken from last night, salmon. Oh no, wait, this is the chicken. That is from taco salad. That's from Taco Monday. We had Taco Monday this week. And I'm going to cut up a bunch of blueberries right now because Bryce loves blueberries. And may make some eggs and pancakes depending on what the crowd wants. Oh, and Sadie was singing this song over and over and over and over again. So we just had to come in here and play it. Would you believe she has a cold and she wasn't feeling good? These guys are dancing. These two are going to be dancing buddies. Oh, he dropped his pancake. And then Alex is over here playing his PS4. Why do you wear your glasses like that, Alex? That helps you see. I don't know. Oh, okay. Aiden, what you doing, buddy? What are you doing? You about ready for bed? Aiden's always looking for another workbook to work in. And apparently those are not good enough. They're only, hold on, let me take a look at these. What are, second grade. Not good enough, huh? We gotta get you upstairs because tomorrow is water day at camp, right? We gotta get a good night's sleep.
Wait, what?
We have to get a good night's sleep.
That's fun.
Alright. Uh-oh, that is not your toothbrush. Al, he has your toothbrush again. You might want to wash that one tonight. What?
Yeah, I think I used it, didn't even wash it the other day.
Here. No, buddy. Can't have that. Okay. Uh-oh, he just put something else in his mouth. What you put in your mouth, buddy? Oh, this is pancake. Okay. Again? Alright. So, Sadie's been a bit of a sassy girl. She's really bad about saying, I know, when you're talking to her. So, this is, why is this numbered like this? 1, 12, 23, 34, 45, 50. What's that about?
I don't know her number scheme.
You don't know her number scheme?
Yeah, I don't know what she's doing there. I just told her to go down the page. And then on the back, she has a different line that she has to do because she's not been very nice to her brothers and sisters.
Ah, yes. She will lose screen time if she's mean. Okay. So yeah, that's what's going on tonight. Okay. What?
I'm just laughing at it.
Yeah.
Big excitement.
Big excitement.
Alright. Well, I gotta put little man to bed, so.
Meanwhile, I was telling the video about the sink. What's the verdict on the sink, honey?
Oh,
It's
dead.
dead.
I don't know how to describe it, but the inside piece is broken. So I could put it back up there, but it's not going to work. So we're going to have to get a new faucet for the sink.
Yeah. So we're gonna eat out a few times over the next couple of days.
Oh, we are.
Well, it's a good thing it's Thursday because we're gonna eat
That's
out
true.
tomorrow, Saturday, possibly Sunday. We'll see.
We would have done that anyway, though.
Well, Friday and Saturday, yes, but we'll see.
Yeah. Well, I'm hoping I can fix it over the weekend.
All right.
Otherwise, we'll call a plumber.
Yes.
Hey!
Hi. Hi there. Hi. Hi. Whoa, careful. You okay? And good. This is what we have to do every night right now because Aiden was coughing a lot. We have to give him a little steroid nebulizer right before bedtime, right, buddy? I think it's helping.
Not right before that.
Yeah, it's pretty much right before bedtime. And he's a little silly right now. No, don't. You're getting your foot caught up in the wire. Stop, no.
What will happen?
It'll break it. And we don't want to break it. He is very silly right now. I have to calm him down somehow. Because he's crazy. No. Stop.